Christmas decor withdrawals. It's a thing, I say. It's sad to say goodbye, right? To all of the bright lights, the colorful decorations, that extra texture and presence from the Christmas tree. But Jessica Bennett from Alice Lane is here to share small touches to make your home feel fresh and new for the new year. Happy New Year. It's great to see you.
You too.
You were just telling me, can I divulge during the commercial break, you yourself feeling this itch to kind of freshen up.
Yes, change it all. Yeah.
I get that every January, and you'd say there are small things we can do that will make the difference.
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like with Christmas we had all of this warmth, and we had texture, and we had height in our room, and we had color. And then we pull that tree out of the room, and we just feel like something's missing. And I always want it to feel like it's a new year, it's a new season. And so one of the easiest things I think you can do is just kind of adding in some fresh, bright new color.
Well, yeah, from the accessories perspective, I think that's an obvious one, but your emphasis is on color, adding color.
Yeah, and we saw that so much at market. They're forecasting for this next year, especially in spring, people want to see color. They're sick of neutrals, they're sick of these drab spaces, and we saw so much color. So I feel really confident in saying, let's add color.
Give us your forecast, a couple of colors that we might think about working in that will stretch us and last us throughout the next couple seasons.
Yeah. So I saw a lot of pink, and I don't think it was just me because I'm liking pink.
That's just not your favorite color.
Yeah. No, so I mean, I know some people are calling it millennial pink. I heard some people call it tissue pink. We're calling this like a clay pink, where it's got a little bit of grit to it. It's not your nursery baby girl pink. It's kind of a sophisticated grown-up pink. So I'm feeling pink and green.
Oh, green?
Yeah.
Like what kind of green?
Well, all the fresh greens and everything, but I just kind of think that grass green, the fresh greens, just adding life, I think, that's the way I'm thinking of it. I'm not necessarily thinking forest to lime. I'm just like, let's bring in fresh greens. Let's do something that feels like it would smell good.
Yeah, do you like and recommend, Jessica, stretching that color throughout your home so there's kind of a vibe and a theme as we go room to room?
I mean, I don't think you have to stay with the same exact color palette from your entry all the way to your master bedroom, but I certainly do think that the kind of person that loves color, maybe you're going to see little bits of it popping up here and there and just making it feel fresh.
Live plants, greenery, that also made your list as an instant, easy way to pop things up?
Totally, yeah. So we just took out that tall, beautiful Christmas tree, and one of the things I did was I added a black olive tree to my family room.
Oh, pretty.
And it's so great. The canopy is probably, it goes up like 14 feet.
Oh, wow.
And it has this big canopy, and it's so beautiful. And we even gave her a name. We call her Olive. And it's my husband's job to water Olive every Sunday, and she's doing really great.
It's stunning. She's doing well.
Yeah,
we are happy to report she's alive and well. Is that a plant that most homes can accommodate, though?
I think if you have a lot of windows. So I put mine in my corner, and I have two big windows that are meeting in that corner, and she loves light. So if you have a space that has a lot of light, you're going to do really great with most plants.
If we feel like we can't, bring one of Olive's friends into our home and keep her thriving, faux plants. What's the secret to really classy, good faux plants?
So I think, like this one, I brought ferns today. I think just as long as it looks realistic, that's really great. I mean, you've seen some of those big, huge roses. I think those don't look realistic, and it just looks phony baloney, like I'm a pageant queen or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think as long as it looks real, and I think really bend them, so that they look like some are thriving more than others.
Move.
Yeah, don't just let them all stand up straight, but really start to make those arc and make it feel generous and full, and have a kind of a bad hair day going on.
I always love your wording. Generous is a good word. As I look at this, that's more planting, that's more greenery than I would think to even put even in that big vessel. So is more better in a case of good faux plants?
It depends on your space, but like I have a center hall table in the middle of my house, and so I have the volume, I have the space, and doing big generous things is that really great large generous like Ralph Lauren type styling.
Yes.
If we do lots of little things, it feels knick-knacky like a garage sale.
Gotcha.
So you're going to want to just be big and generous, and then you can do less because you've got the volume and you've done something really well, and then just add 2 or 3 other things and walk away.
You're challenging us to add light during the months of January, February, those dreary, dark, cold winter months. How can we do that?
Yeah, so lamps, I mean, you would be so surprised I go in so many houses, and a lot of people just have sofas, and they don't have side tables, and they don't have lamps, which is so crazy. But sometimes they have side tables and no lamps at all. So I would just say adding in lamp light we as humans look so much prettier in lamplight than overhead light. And so at night, I like to keep my overhead lights off, my lamp lights on, my space feels glowy, kind of like in the holidays how it feels glowy.
Warm. Don't we just warm. The department stores learned that trick?
Yeah, we look so bad in fluorescent
overhead lighting. Give me a side lamp in that dressing room.
Totally.
And can every room accommodate lamp lighting?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Floor lamps, table lamps, whatever. Yeah, definitely.
Your next tip is to add an unexpected element. Like what? You've got to give us some examples here.
Yeah, so one of the things that I did to add a layer for winter was I pushed my sofa cushions forward, and then I used a sheepskin just along the back spine, and then I pushed my cushions back up against it. So the spine on my sofa just looks really soft. As I put my arm back, it's just soft and cozy, and it just kind of takes away that winter chill.
And that's something anyone can do on most sofa shapes, right?
Anyone can do, yeah. You could even do it on the back of a lounge chair and push that cushion forward.
Okay, talk about the new blanket. Can that just be the new throw on all of our sofas? That looks so lovely and so cozy.
Yeah, it really is. It just kind of took the edge off that whole room. It's amazing.
I'm going to think of you every time I cuddle up with my couch once I add that throw. Yeah. Final tip, and this might surprise some people, it has nothing to do with what you see and everything to do with what you smell.
Yeah, so in the holidays we were smelling all those warm, kind of heavy spice scents, and then that goes away and we're like, oh, what do we do? So I think bringing in a fresh scent, and it can be something you've never smelt before, but I love bringing in candles. Of course you can get something, you know, with color again. Yeah, please.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yummy.
so
Yummy.
great. And I mean, if you're afraid of fire, if you have a lot of little kids, you can just do diffusers. I love a diffuser in the entry because I might not always think to like light a candle before people come over, but right when you walk in my house, it automatically smells like something. And then in the rooms where I am, like the living room or the family room, I can think to light a candle or at the table or something like that. So get new candles for the new year.
This is one thing you and the entire Alice Lane team does so well, I think, is that sensory decorating experience, right? It's not just about what you're seeing or the colors that are in front of you, but what you're feeling, and in this case, smelling. Yeah. It's all about the vibe, right?
Right, exactly.
Jessica, great ideas. Very small, doable things we all can work into our home for a fresh fix, a fresh feel this time of year. And something else might surprise people, you have a blog.
Yes.
We know you for your stores and your website, but how can we access your blog for more design tips?
Yeah, so if you go to AliceLaneHome.com, you can go to our blog, and we also just started a YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Where all of our videos are living, and we're going to shoot a new video every month because we're just going to answer a lot of those common decorating questions and show them in video how to do them. So they can either go to the YouTube channel and just type in Alice Lane Home.
Okay.
Or they can go to our website and click on the link.
I love it. Happy New Year again, my friend. Thank you so much.